What's going on, everybody, and welcome to part 2 of my two-part video, how to improve your kill to death ratio and just in general get better at Call of Duty Black Ops 3 multiplayer. In the first video I showed you some gameplay where I did really bad, and I still had a positive kill to death ratio, but the game itself was really bad. Enemies continued to spawn behind me, spawn on the side of me. I kept getting killed by somebody that I wasn't aiming at. And in this video, I'm going to show you a very, very different game plan. In fact, I think I have about 3 different games, just, you know, the highlight clips of about 3 different games, all on Nuketown, just to show you that this strategy I'm using right here does work. And again, I'm still the same player. I still have the same hand-eye coordination. I still have the same reflexes or skill or lack thereof. You know, I'm a zombies player. I really haven't gotten into multiplayer too much since World at War, but I've played here and there. And I just want to show you that by keeping the area behind me, my spawn area, safe, where I know that there's not going to be enemies behind me, I don't have to watch my back, and all I have to do is cover the front where enemies are going to be attacking. I try to keep aiming down the sights so that I'm already aiming down the sights when I see an enemy. I don't have to go through that motion of, you know, going from hip fire to aiming down the sights. It's just already there, and that gives me an edge when I do enter into a combat with an enemy. But also I try and keep the fight between me and one other person at all times. I don't want 2 people aiming at me at the same time. And if you notice from the gameplay, I'm actually getting a lot of bloodthirsty medals. I'm getting a really high and positive kill to death ratio. I think on some of these games I did like 27 and 7, you know, 21 and 6. Really nice kill to death ratio for somebody of my skill level. And as you see right there, somebody was spawning in my spawn, and then there's somebody camping right there. And what I'll do is I'll come back and I'll check those 2 areas the next couple of times that I run past there, because usually when you see somebody camping or you kill somebody in a position like that, they're going to come back to that spot, especially if that spot has worked for them at all. You know, a lot of people, they use the same strategy every game, or every time they play a certain map, they're going to go to the same spot. And so if you kill somebody in an area, you know, it's a good idea to go back and check that area again, and that's what I'm doing here. And as you can see, enemies are starting to spawn back here behind me. You know, you don't want that to happen. The reason that's happening is because my teammates are running to the middle of the map and to the enemy side and forcing their spawns. So you can see that guy came right back to the spot he was before, and I got him again. You know, and typically, even at my skill level, if I'm aiming down the sights and an enemy is aiming down the sights, a lot of times I'll win that fight. You know, but if more than one person is aiming at me, you know, anything could happen. Usually I'll die. So I try and keep it one-on-one, and I try and keep the area behind me secure. And that would be my spawn area. I want my enemies to, or my friends rather, to be spawning behind me, and my enemies to be spawning in front of me. If I can keep that going for the whole game, see, that guy spawned behind me, but it was only one-on-one, so I was able to get him. And as you can see, I've got my 2nd score streak, and have already gotten another bloodthirsty medal. So if you want to improve your kill to death ratio, if you want to get more bloodthirsty medals, if you want to level up your guns, and just do better and have more fun in multiplayer, because it's more fun when you're winning, it's more fun when you're at the top of the leaderboard. This is a really good strategy to do it, and you know, again, running out into the enemy line of fire is just not really something wise to do, you know.